Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your man Donchan, and for Donchan TV. Today, I got a story for you. This is the story how I almost lost my life in Japan. Yeah, you like, how can you lose your life in Japan? Japan is safe. It is, but that's not how I almost lost my life. I lost my life because I was stupid. Point blank. Period. So this how the story goes. I was living in an apartment, and next to the apartment was a 4-lane road, two going this way and two going this way. Japan drives on the left hand side of the road, so closest to me is going towards the city. I worked in the country, so my bus and my direction is this way. So on this particular day, I was being late because I tried to get as much Z's as I could, because at that time I was not a morning person. I cared a lot about sleep at this time, and I also stayed up late a lot, but that's another story. So on this particular day, I was late and I was going to get my lunch from the Lawson that was across the street. And at this Lawson, I often get my lunch for the day, because in Japan they sell box lunches, different varieties. You got tonkatsu, got karaage, got nori bento, many different kinds of meats and selections. So I like to buy them here because I could get something different every day. So I wanted to get my lunch, but I'm running out of time. And further down the road towards the city, you could see the bus turning onto the road. I needed to go to work. So I see the bus coming, like, but luckily there's a bus stop further down, so the bus got to stop and pick up people there. And while they're going to pick up people there, it's my opportunity to run across the street and get my lunch. But I don't want to walk to the crosswalk, because going to the crosswalk, it takes time. I gotta wait for the light to change, then I gotta cross and then come back down and go to the Lawson. That's gonna take too much time. So me thinking, okay, boom, I'm gonna run across the street and, save some time to get my lunch and then run to the bus stop a little further down, about a minute away from me. So it'll be cutting it close, but I could make it. So on the left hand side, going towards the city, there's not so many cars, so I can go halfway. And then, other cars are coming, so I gotta time it up so I can run behind or between the cars and get to the other side. So I set my eyes on a truck, and as the truck is coming, I'm like, okay, there's no car behind it. So right after this truck passed me, I'm sprinting, I'm going. And the truck came, and my body was ready to run. And then I see a car that I did not previously see, because the truck was big. It was like a transportation truck, to put packages and things like that. So it's quite high. So I couldn't see behind it, because it was probably a smaller K car, a light car, which is small and compact. So as I'm running, I see the car and I'm like, yo, oh no. But at this time, I'm a little bit younger than I am now, because this is probably like 19, 20 years ago. And as soon as I see the car coming, I said, it's gonna hit me, so I put on my jets. Boom! And I make it. The only thing that the car hit was the back of my trailing foot. And it hit me, and it just turned me a little bit. And I was so embarrassed and felt so stupid of what I did, because I almost lost my life. So I ran straight into the Lawson, got a lunch box, paid for it, and then left. So that was very stupid on my part, and I could even see on the driver's face, like, he was surprised, because there was no way for him to react. But luckily, I had the jets on, and I could make it. And there was no way for him to stop, so he would have hit me. I could have died straight on impact, or been, go over the top of the car, and be paralyzed or whatever. But yeah, that was one of the times I almost lost my life in Japan. It's quite stupid. I learned a lot that day. I decided I would never do nothing crazy like that again, which I haven't, but I mean, I've done other wild stuff in my life, but that's for another story, another day. So if you're interested in other stories I got to say, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I'll see you next time.